You want to start now?
Sleepy Hollow.
Have we started?
We can start whenever you want. Or we'll check everyone's okay.
Can I just finish this song?
We
Going back now to Sleepy Hollow.
Hello, yeah.
Na 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 na.
It's hello. Hold on. Harmonica solo. Keep it going. Hey, it's hello. How do you fucking open this thing?
Sleep there.
Hello. Yeah. I'm gonna pretend as I hit this to my mouth. I'm just gonna pretend I know how to play it, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna come out. It's gonna be like this. The way my solo is gonna sound when I actually do it, it's gonna be like. Okay, ready? That's the wrong way. Hold on, I'm gonna go up.
Solo it, baby. Oh yeah.
That was fucking
It's
awesome.
not a very good harp, is it?
That's not. Yeah,
I'm blaming the harp.
Yeah,
not you.
I would blame that.
Sounded alright when you played it earlier.
Can we talk about that?
All right, should we kick it?
I
This
guess we do.
episode right in the freckle. Get it going.
Kick it right in the freckle.
Yes.
It's quite accurate.
And what an episode we've got. Episode 9. Back on the horse.
Okay, so
Live from Hobo Studios. Now, normally we get a little
a 9 fact.
fact from you.
Oh, I
Yes.
can't wait.
Okay.
There we go.
Hang on to your G
Okay,
strings,
so
everyone.
there's
And your
9.
jingers.
There's 9 planets.
There
Right.
There
was.
was until Pluto.
Pluto fucked off.
Yeah.
But isn't Pluto back?
Oh,
'Cause it
that's
was
why
a-
it was,
It was downgraded, wasn't it?
Oh, no,
upgraded?
not Professor Scoot. Is that your whites you got wrong?
Scott's dressed as the Australian fast bowler for anybody
I don't
listening
know
and not watching.
I don't know.
Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone.
I don't know the origin of Pluto, but the other thing about 9, which it may surprise you to know that I look some of these facts up.
Oh, you just don't know them.
No, you don't.
What do you
Apparently-
Google? Fun facts about
Okay.
the number 9.
Any multiple of 9. So for those among us who don't know what a multiple is, that's when you multiply 9 by another number.
They add
so
up
it's
to
just
9.
So the digits
Yeah.
of that number. So 9 times 2, 18. What's 1 plus 8? It's 9.
Yeah.
What's 9 times 3? 27. That's right.
Yep.
2 plus 7 is 9.
Yeah, it was always my favourite times table in school because if it's 6 times 9, you take 1 off the 6 and you get 5, and then you add 4 to it. There you get 9. 54.
Oh. Yeah, I liked it because of the grey elephant in Denmark. Because it all comes back to the number 9. We can do that in another episode. So
You lost me.
yes.
It's
a thing where you
looks
go-
like Scoot looks like he's got something to say.
I was just going to carry on with some more examples of the 9.
Oh, number
fact.
9.
Except, okay, so I did it all. Like I plugged it in and go, yeah, it all works. Even like 5,226, something like that. It adds up to 9.
Yeah.
But then I thought 9 times 11 is 99.
But
That doesn't add up to 9.
No.
99. And when I looked up all these other websites and they said this fact that the multiples of 9, the digits add up to 9, but that doesn't.
Maybe they're single digits then. 9 times 11.
Which is ironic
It's a good point,
because
yeah.
Get Smart was giving 99 multiples.
Wow.
We probably move on now.
First joke of the night.
jeez.
Well done. Halloween. This is actually not a mask, so if I'm scaring the shit out of kids, this is my real face. That's a mask. No, it's not. The number 9 fact we learned at school. We went through. I don't know if you guys did this. It was something to do with religion, but they told us about backmasking. You've probably heard of that, Ben.
Yeah.
With playing the songs
Playing
backwards.
music backwards, yeah.
Yeah, so the Beatles had a song and it was just number 9. That's all they said. The whole song was just number 9, number 9. I think it was the Beatles. But if you played it backwards, it translated to like "Turn Me On, Dead Man." Something like that. Yeah. Have you heard that one?
There's a couple of ones like that. If you play certain songs backwards, there's subliminal
Hidden
messages.
messages.
Yeah, Judas Priest or something was one of the ones that did that.
Judas
It was
Priest.
like kill yourself or something equally.
There's a Simpsons
Yeah.
episode one as well, which is weird that they do that. Join the Navy is what it
Yeah,
tells you
yeah.
to do.
Oh, so it is.
Eva et Nigage. Eva et Niage.
Something like that, and
Yeah.
you play it backwards, just join the Navy.
Ah,
So they're working on subliminal messages and liminal and superliminal.
Speaking of the Navy in America, well, I guess it's naval forces. I finally caught up with the rest of the world and watched the second Top Gun.
I haven't watched the
I
first
haven't
one.
seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it either?
No.
I haven't seen the first one.
I said to Tash when we watch. You haven't seen the first one.
No.
Don't you ever
You
hang
haven't
shit
seen
on
any
me for seeing
Back
Back to
to-
the Future?
You
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
Back to
the
No.
Future.
That's
That's
worse.
right.
That is worse.
That's
Hey, can we do a poll on that? What is worse, not having seen Top Gun, which is me, or not having seen any of the Back to the Futures, and that's Jigs?
yeah. Wow,
That's
that's a
worse.
good one.
I've got a list though. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
You never
You've
eaten
been
a strawberry
disgusted about. I've eaten a strawberry.
or a peach.
I've eaten peaches, but from a can.
That's not the same.
No, it is. They are. What is it? What am I eating? It's a peach.
What's the
tin peach.
definition of a strawberry?
Uh,
Clitoris with blackheads. Yeah.
Oh,
good stuff.
I have a feeling that's going to be up with.
well, you can say clitoris.
You can say
medical term.
It is a
That's just a medical. Like it's just a
Love
part of
it,
the body.
Ben puts his head in his hands. That's
Just more work. Here we
Creating
go.
work.
More work.
Creating work.
I
for
can,
him.
as soon as you say it's
I have
got
no
it.
idea where the line is.
But anyway, going back to the Top Gun movie, apparently in the States, when they released the second movie, because they did it in the first movie, they had the where you sign up.
Oh, they recruited for the Air Force.
Recruiting outside the cinemas. How did,
Yeah, they'll
how
get
did
you.
you
really?
that? Yeah, so
They'll
you come
get
out
you.
of the movie, you're like, yeah, fucking
I wonder what the hit rate was on that. Just drunk guys come out going, I'm going to sign up.
It would be, yeah. That's what they were hoping for, I guess. So,
Yeah.
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 Anyway, it's been a couple of weeks. What have you been doing, guys? Scoot, you all dressed up as Cricket Man for Halloween, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, we had Halloween. I don't know how this is Halloween. I was going to go as a dead cricketer, but
What do you mean? Like
I
blood
don't know, Warnie
yeah?
or something. Like,
Oh, well,
but then
why
I
would you do
couldn't
that?
throw a good leggy down there, so I had to cancel that. I couldn't think of any other good. Oh, there's David Hooks.
You look like
I think
Merv
I look more like
or
one
Dizzy
of the fast.
Gillespie.
I thought I look like a fast bowler because I've got the cricket ball, so
You've
I
got
had to be a
Kookaburra.
bowler.
You got the Kookaburra.
You got
yeah.
the facial
And the
hair
facial
of a
hair.
fast bowler.
But then I thought there's no dead good fast bowlers.
Why
None
do
of
they
them.
have to be dead? It's quite
Because then it'd be a
morbid.
Halloween thing. I could
Oh,
have
like
the
you're back to
blood, and I
life.
could like. I've
You
been
don't
brought
have
back.
to be dead.
like a zombie.
You can just be a funny dress up. Like people
There's
go
heaps
as
of dead
Yeah.
fast
like an
bowlers.
animal
Who?
and stuff.
Well, not that from our era, obviously, but there'd be.
But all the
heaps.
legends are still there. Tomo's still here.
Yeah,
Bloody
Lily.
Lily's still here. Bloody
There you
Merv
go.
Hughes is
That's
still
the-
here.
Maybe that's the secret to
Stablemates
long
might
life.
know some. They can.
Then the
send it
next
through.
era, Dizzy
Yeah.
Gillespie's still here. Glenn McGrath's still here.
Yeah.
Brett Lee.
Binger is still
who
here.
did- who
Brett Lee
died?
probably should have, after he did
Oh, it was
that.
Dean Jones. No.
Indian-
Dean
was-
Jones, he's
yeah.
a batter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Phil
he
Hughes,
passed
batsman.
away. Yeah.
David Hooks, batsman.
Okay. So
Roy,
batsman. Are cool.
batsman slash. He's not.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
medium pacer,
You
but
could have put the zinc
Roy
on the
used
bottom
to
lip
run a
and
bit
then a
of
bit
that
of blood or
facial
something.
hair. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
We had a
What a great guy,
We had a
Simons.
Halloween thing at our office today, and I was
Tony Gregg.
at home thinking, how do I scare the crap out of all these Brisbane people that I work with? Like a lot of them are Brisbane Lions supporters. So I thought, what can I dress up as to scare the shit out of them? I went as a Collingwood player because they're all fucking scared of us
Yes. You're still riding the wave, aren't you?
now. I'm
You
still
didn't do
wearing
anything
home.
to win that thing.
I was the 19th man, thank you. I had this argument with a guy at work today. I was at the ground. They often talk about Collingwood having a 19th player by the
Yeah.
Well, you should be
vocal crowd.
disqualified for that.
So I was a percentage of that 19th
Okay,
player.
so if you got a 19th man, then you should be losing points.
Okay.
So
We
either
talked
you
about
do
this on the
either you
There
do
was
it in
final
only
episode.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Anyway, yeah, Tony Gregg could be. He's a dead. He's not an Australian fast bowler. Though.
No.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
if
there
there's
are
plenty
dead
out there,
fast
yeah.
bowlers.
Look
we
us
can
up
probably
one.
move on.
Yeah. What about you, mate? What have you
Oh,
been up
I've
to?
had a quiet couple of weeks. It's been good.
Yeah.
After a couple of little holidays, I've been at home catching up on some shit and catching up with the kids and stuff. So
Excellent.
pretty uneventful. It's been good.
I
The
had,
weather's getting good though. Pool
it's
weather
hot.
again. In the
it's hot
pool this
today.
afternoon.
Yeah.
So, and I came home from work today, and I thought, no, we're recording tonight. I'll behave myself.
Be
I won't have a
professional.
beer.
Professional.
But it was hot, so I jumped in the pool, and I was in the pool for a good 6 seconds. And I yelled out, "Hey, Cam, bring me a beer!"
Yeah.
I'm not getting
That's
in the
brilliant.
It's
pool
like that ad.
without a beer.
Yeah.
Speaking of water and what I got up to in the time period that elapsed since the last
episode.
and
Yeah.
now, we did have our soccer presentation night.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And you got the Teabag Award.
Oh, that was the
The
Sunny
tournament.
Coast
tournament round robin thing.
I don't know, did we
Okay.
talk about that? I think we did.
Yeah.
We talked about our
So you had your like best and fairest.
Ducks
or something, did
assemble.
yeah, Ducks Assembly. Yeah, we had
you? Oh, I think I found out the nickname that you were given.
the poacher.
The poacher.
Yeah.
I heard about
Really?
this. Yeah.
The poacher.
Because he keeps claiming other people's fucking goals.
Oh, that was just one. It was mainly
Poacher.
one. It was when this guy
more
took
than
Jose
one.
took a free kick.
The big H.
The big H took a free kick,
Shout out
and
to
I
the
was
big
like in the
H.
mix. It came in. Me and one of the other team's defenders went up to header it. It mainly hit the defender's head and went in. It kind of like clipped.
But you
It clipped a follicle of my hair.
felt it.
I felt it.
Sure.
So
Go.
it's like in touch
Yeah.
football
I'm
when
with
you just
And
touch
the
someone.
referee gave the goal to me, and I was like, "Did you get okay?" I mean, I didn't
No,
really do
your
much.
goal.
And it,
Your
yeah,
goal.
it's an own goal, really.
Poacher.
Yeah. Anyway, the
The
poachers
poacher.
lived
That's
on.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Anyway, the water thing. So at the presentation night, it got shoddy. You know how things get shoddy sometimes. It's like, let's do shots. It's time for shots.
Do we say gets shoddy? Is that a thing?
I'm trying to get that off the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be on
That's a
mugs
you.
and everything. We just get shoddy, you know.
With
Yeah.
Cletus.
Yeah, Cletus on there. We'll get shoddy. And the club president, he was like throwing cash around, like, let's get shots, everyone. It's on the club.
Yeah.
And he got me to go up and get them. And he gave me their drink tickets, and he had all the drink tickets in his pocket. And he gave me like 8 drink tickets, get 8 shots.
Yeah.
And I would vomit from a shot, like I just would. It just
One shot?
Yeah,
What
I
do you
can't.
mean?
I can't do a shot anymore.
One shot.
Nah, not after.
What if
what
it
was-
tastes good?
Not if I've
shots
already
of?
drinking. If it was like a sweet, like a liqueur or something, that'd be fine.
Like a cowboy
Sambuca?
or
But it was
something.
tequila. I
No,
cannot do.
tequila.
Sambuca's...
I can't do a tequila shot anymore.
Nah, tequila's the devil.
Remember that night at Beano's wedding?
No.
I ended up in the gutter.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no.
Yeah.
So the tequila wasn't good.
Yeah. And I had to resort to lies and.
Were you shooting water?
Yeah, I said to the bar lady, I said, "Can I have 7 shots? And can
So
I
he
have?"
wanted you to have all those shots.
No,
No,
it's
not
for
for
everyone.
me. For everyone. For
Yeah.
8 of
Oh,
us.
right,
8 of us were there at the bar. I was like, 8 shots, everyone. And so I just said, "Oh, can I have 7 shots? And can I have one of them just be water?" And like she winked at me and she gave me the water.
Are any of the guys listening to the potty?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're
Anyway,
troubled
yeah.
now. You're doing these ones.
I can guarantee you I'm dobbing you in
Yeah,
anyway.
that's
with
fine,
the
that's fine.
boys.
So yeah, I'm gargling it. I'm going. "Ah."
He said you couldn't act.
What a grub act. What a grub act.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, but
wow.
I've confessed it now. So
Yeah.
anyway, what are you about, Leggett?
Oh no, I took the girls. We saw a couple of weekends ago. Saw the monster trucks at
Down at Seabus.
at
Yeah.
the quick walk
Was it
from my
good?
place. It was pretty cool. Yeah, the
Yeah.
girls loved it, and I think I sent the message to you guys how I'm glad I've passed my DNA of their addiction to methanol. The smell of
Yeah.
methanol.
Oh, yeah.
It was so good. Yeah, and this weekend I've just been away up doing some work, and this is how committed to the cause I am for Cletus and you bloody clowns.
And the
I was,
stable
I
man.
was out Cambodia past Toowoomba.
Yeah.
I had to take a load of rubbish to the dump, and the Greenmount
Today?
dump. Yeah, today was closed. So we went to the Clifton dump. It was closed. So I drove to Pittsworth dump. Went there.
Closed.
No, was able to dump all the shit. Back to Cambodia, picked up all my gear, down to the coast, dropped all the gear off, back up here for
God.
this, and then back to the coast tonight, early
Why
start
did
in
you
the
go
morning.
down the coast? Why didn't you just come straight here and take the gear down later?
Because I got to start early. I had to get all the shit off my trailer and get it loaded for tomorrow because I won't be able to do it in the morning. It'd be too noisy at 5 in the
Jeez.
morning.
That's commitment.
That is.
Because I've got to put the rider mower on the
Yeah.
trailer. I can't do that at 5 in the morning. So I'm
well-
committed to the cause.
You could have just zoomed
Episode
in.
9.
You could
So
have just zoomed in. But we can't hear you. Oh, let's
yeah,
just start
be
of
too
every
many,
Zoom call.
yeah.
It's like, sorry, my microphone.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear-
hold on. Can you hear me? I think
and
I'm
I'll
on
move out of the
delay.
way. There'll be a big dildo on my shoulder or something like that. That's not meant to be there. You can take that out too, Ben.
Did anybody
Hand in
ever
your hand.
see in COVID the best thing that ever came out of COVID was some of the
some of
shit that happened
Zoom.
with people's Zoom calls. But
That's
did
what
you
made
ever
me think
see
of
the
it.
one of the court case
Oh,
where
yeah, that's great.
the judge was meant to be handing down like a conviction to this criminal or something, and the judge accidentally turned a cat filter on.
It was one of the lawyers.
Yeah, or one of the lawyers.
He had the cat
you're a
filter
cat.
on. And the judge was like...
And he couldn't work out how to turn it off. So
You
he's just
got a
like,
filter,
we're just
turn
going to
it.
push on.
And he said, I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm not a cat. Like, he
Just so you
just
know,
said,
I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a cat. And then the judge is like, I can see that.
Oh, brilliant.
some
Well,
gold.
the sports wrap up. The Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, did you get up and watch
it?
No, I didn't watch it. No.
It was good. It was close.
Yeah, one
So
point.
New
was it?
Zealand had a red card in the first half, so they had to play the whole game down a man.
Oh, okay.
And then evened up in the second half. The Springboks lost a player as well, but they won by Springboks won by a point.
How'd you be?
It was a
being
great game.
A New Zealand fan. They lost the World Cup.
They lost the Pacific thing.
They lost to Australia in the Pacific League. They lost
The
to
cricket.
the cricket and the women's rugby league as well.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Australia beat them. In
I mean,
the
not good.
women's.
I mean,
Yeah. And how
Now,
good are
well,
England
I've got a
going?
question on that.
yeah. We're talking about the score predictor. Is that what you're going with?
No,
this?
we'll talk about that in a sec. But just what on that comment that you just made that good or whatever you said,
Yeah.
that was terrible. I was talking to a guy at work today about the Rugby World Cup
The rugby,
the Rugby World Cup, and no, Scott's making cut it faces at me.
Not
No, can't
anymore,
do that.
champ.
Well, they won. Anyway, now am I right that if you're Australian and Australia's gone,
Yeah.
that you barrack for New Zealand?
That's a big hierarchy. Okay.
I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
But this guy at work today was like, "Oh fuck that! I'm not going for New Zealand. I was going
Depends
for
who
the
they're
bloody
going
South
against.
Africa."
You-
I know.
Okay. So what's the hierarchy of teams then that you would go for? So Australia first.
Depends on the sport
Okay. What are we doing? Rugby?
because in cricket,
Rugby?
England's at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. You got to go against England. There's
Yeah.
a Mozzie in here.
I don't think I could.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Just
Scott's
wait.
under attack. by
Okay, it's on the
Mozzie.
mic. It's going to hear something.
Oh.
It's gone up to the drums. This is great content.
Jason and Mozzie.
It's gone up to the
yeah,
drums.
I don't know.
Australia.
Okay, what's the team that you really want to see beaten most? It's got to be England, isn't it?
In what, cricket?
Any sport. Like,
England. It's funny to see England lose.
yeah. It is. It just is.
And
What
they're getting
team would you
flogged.
want? What team would you want England to beat? Like win against? Is there a team?
No.
Like maybe there's like a
I don't have the same hatred for like the England rugby league team that I do the
because they're
England cricket
underdogs.
team.
They're crap anyway.
Yeah, a bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like in the Rugby World Cup. I like to see England do a bit shit.
I think it's always the underdog we always barrack for.
I always
Yeah.
go
I
for
think
the
that's an
underdog.
Australian thing, is it? But I'll always go for New Zealand over other countries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so hierarchy wise, I can't think of anyone that would ever be second above New Zealand.
I don't mind a bit of Sri Lanka in the cricket.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not going for them over New Zealand.
I would.
No, I'd go for New Zealand.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? This is again
Anyway,
great
yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no,
so
it's a good question to ask. Yeah. It's definitely not New South Wales. Like,
No, fuck
that. No
but
way.
can we actually talk about that score predictor? Because we were
Yeah.
watching the Cricket World Cup the other night, and I watched. We were playing
Australia versus New Zealand.
New Zealand, and
We got 388.
yeah, but
was a
I
small
was
ground.
messaging you lads because we were on track for fucking damn near 450. We were killing it, and we choked our nuts off a little bit. We didn't even bat out the overs, and then Scoot looked up the score predictor at half time, and it said Australia 92% or something like
Yeah,
that,
something like that.
or 95%.
That's high. Yeah, I think it was like 95, 96%.
in a 2-horse race.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, win predictor.
yeah,
And that- it's-
no, this is on Google, whatever Google's one was. That's
Yeah, and
what
I think
was
even on the
watching.
TV it said it.
Yeah. So now it was a 2-horse race, and New Zealand had to break a record for a run chase in a World Cup to
Oh,
beat
in a World
them.
Cup, like you're going to qualify it with that. Like
But we're in India. We're playing on road pitches
the ground
with
was
short
small.
boundaries.
Yeah.
Is
They
this
were a big
Maxwell's
chance.
big innings?
No, this is the latest game.
Oh,
and
okay.
he still played well though. But it was a real
Yes,
small
that's right,
ground. And they were always in it. We ended up winning in the final over by 5 runs. They needed 6 off the last
That's
ball.
right, yeah,
And
yeah.
we won
I remember
off
watching
the
that,
last
yeah.
ball. It can't be 95%. And it kept fluctuating. So it was 95%. Then it at one stage got down to about 68% for Australia to
Does it
win.
change
But
each
then it went
over?
back up to 92. It can't be that
Nah.
big. It changes on
It's a
big milestones,
formula, I
so
reckon,
big
and-
boundaries or wickets.
Wickets,
and
of
stuff.
Probably not enough
Yeah.
data at that ground or something like that.
But we talked about this in another episode. You can't have that bad a percentage gap in a two-horse race.
Having said that, both the examples we've brought up, the
They
team
did
that
win.
they predicted
Yeah.
to win won.
It was fucking close.
We'll
It
shut
came
up
down
now.
to the last
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, but
They were
they
right. They
still
got it
won.
right.
They did
Yep,
get it
okay,
right.
maybe we're
they're going
wrong.
all right. That Maxwell innings, I was watching it though. It was like
He's found some
the
form, hasn't he?
48th over or something, and he
Yeah,
still
he
got
went apeshit.
Now,
he got the century.
isn't
Yeah,
it
it's
so
crazy.
much better in a one-day format when someone goes ape shit and
Yeah.
like because they're taking
Yeah.
some risk there?
It's
Yeah.
not exciting when someone goes apeshit in the 2020.
There's no risk to do that in a 2020,
No,
but like
you just got lucky.
one day that you've still got to pace yourself.
Yeah.
That longer game.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He did so well.
But we started off so average, and we've come back.
Yeah.
Come back strong. We're in
Yeah.
form.
What's the actual format of this? So how many more games?
It's gone on for a while, hasn't it? I think there's
Oh,
only
the
2 or 3 more games.
So
Cricket
then
World Cup
of-
goes for like 2.5 months.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
So
fucking
shit.
when do we know if we're through the next thing?
I don't even know.
I
And
think
what
we'll
is
be
the
pretty
next-
close.
Good
yeah.
sport rap, guys.
We could
Yeah.
look our shit up before we talk if we wanted
Yeah.
to.
No,
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 we
we're
could-
just, yeah.
That would be professional.
I've got something I
possible.
know.
We could do that, except you check your messages in the middle of the fucking podcast.
Yeah, well, I could at least check that as I'm talking.
Hopefully, Aaron has texted you about it.
And a shout out to Grace Harris from the Brisbane Heat.
Don't check them.
WBBL.
He's checking.
And
He's fucking checking them.
Look at that, Eggs Benny. Oh, hold on.
Anyway, I'm
Oh, it
shouting out to
changes. Oh, sorry.
someone who's from the Brisbane Heat women's team, and she was about to face a ball, and she goes, "Hey guys, I need a new bat."
Yeah,
Did
I
you
saw
see this?
Yeah.
No, what
Yeah.
happened?
And then she
And
went,
she's
nah,
like-
it's all right.
I should like
I'll
stuff
push
it.
on.
I'll
Stuff
hit it
It'll be
anyway.
right. I'll just hit it.
Then what?
And she
In the cricket.
the bowl to, and she cracked it, and the bat snapped like the Rodney Marsh
The handle snapped.
handle
off.
snapped, and the
Yeah.
bat flew, and she hit a 6 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, she's just nonchalant about it. She's
Yeah, it
like,
was great.
"I'll stuff it. I'll hit it anyway."
She goes,
So,
nah, I'll just hit it.
yeah,
She did.
And the
Wasn't wrong. She broke the bat.
yeah. So, but that's 2020 in it. The Heat and them.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
BBL, yeah.
The women's
yeah.
2020,
That'll be
yeah.
the men's will be starting soon. Well, it
Yeah.
started.
Usually starts late November, just leading up to Christmas.
And the NBA has started.
NBA
which is pretty
started.
cool.
I'm
Did
excited.
it just finish?
NBA months ago.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the turnaround between seasons?
3 or 4 months.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Um,
shut my mouth.
I'm excited it's back on. They've got a new thing now. Let me get your opinion on this because I'm not a.
I'll give
huge
you an
fan of it.
opinion.
Yeah, I bet you will. They've got a new thing in the NBA this year.
Mm.
So in the NBA, Christmas is a big day. Like they have games on Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a real tradition thing.
Yep.
And it's quite well known that everyone gets excited about the NBA start of November, end of October, and then. But then it's a bit nothing until Christmas, and then after Christmas, everyone gets excited that we're well into the season.
Yep.
So to try and spark some interest, they've now got an in-season tournament happening where all the teams are going to go to Vegas, and they're going to play their normal pool games against each other,
Yeah.
but they'll play pool games, same format as the World Cup. They'll play like 4 or 5 pool games, and then they'll go into a final series.
Well, wait. So does this count to the regular season
So the
table?
the pool games
Count?
to the regular season,
And they
but
have a
then
little
they'll
final
have a final
series.
series.
Oh, for that just little.
Yeah,
round
for
robin thing,
that
like-
little
okay.
in-season tournament.
Would those finals teams be like, no, we just want to focus on the next?
Well, I asked that question today. I said, would they protect players in those games? Like, are they going to run Steph Curry knowing he might get injured in a nothing game? But apparently, every player on the winning team gets $500,000.
Holy shit.
Is that much for them?
Nah. Like Steph Curry's earning $58 million a season or some shit.
You see, LeBron's now called to arms for the Olympics.
Yeah,
He's
What's
getting
that?
all the
because they
people
lost.
in. Yeah.
What's
yeah.
he saying?
LeBron has basically said, "All right, we need our best players for the Olympics."
Why don't they
'cause
do
they're,
that anyway?
Next
they're
year.
embarrassed that they
Because
lost.
they normally wouldn't. They used to send them, but they haven't sent them for ages.
Why not?
Oh, just because
Because the basketball,
folks.
the FIBA World Cup was on, and they sent the crappest players, not the crappest, but just average players, because
okay.
none of the superstars want to play.
Oh, why
And
not?
because they're earning $60 million a year, they don't, and they want an off season, they want a
Okay.
break. They don't need to go and do that.
But now they've
But
changed
now
a bit, yeah, to go to
They're like, we got to
the
get
Olympics.
US back on top again. So LeBron said, Steph, Kevin Durant, all these players, you got to put your hand up, you got to play.
And
Is-
Simmons is committed to the Australian team.
Yeah,
But
he does that a bit though.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. And then he comes here and gets kicked out of the casino,
Yeah.
like us.
No, he seemed to be turned a new leaf, Simmons. I saw an interview with him.
He always has a good preseason, and then like he hits form in the preseason, and then the real season starts and he disappears.
Yeah.
But he's had a good start to the year. He looks like he's in a good headspace.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Cool. All right. Nothing else on sports you want to? Nothing at Formula One.
What awards
Benji?
happened at your sports night? Who was player? What do you call it?
Did you get anything?
I didn't get anything.
No.
All right, we'll move on. Then awkwardly.
Who got Big H? I think got players.
Big
player.
H.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Big Z. Zacco got Golden Boot, and then there's another one. I can't remember what the other award is.
Oh,
Coach's Choice. Can't
yeah.
remember.
Not you.
Some bootlicker, you know.
And where did you guys finish in the comp? Did you make the finals?
Yeah, we made the finals, and we got promptly
Smash in the
Exactly.
semis.
smashed in the
wasn't it?
semis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
Going again next year?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll go, even if I can't play much because of injury, I'll just hang around and
Just do part of the
beers.
club
And
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Now,
That's
Mr.
good.
Gold Coast, did you watch the Gold Coast 500 on the weekend?
I watched the Saturday, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good. They were both real good races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. And the traffic wasn't too bad. Normally it's just shit. But yeah, no, it was that. I was watching Gisberg and Chase Down Waters on Saturday. That was really cool. Yeah.
And in the last, in the second race on Sunday, the safety car made it interesting at the end with Kostecki and
Reynolds. wasn't it?
Reynolds, yeah. And Reynolds hadn't won since 2018.
Really?
Yeah,
Been that long?
that was his first win since 2018. He's been on the podium, but only thirds.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, 5 years between wins. But
Jeez.
let's not take anything away from him. But I'm gonna. He only won because you know the curbs, the curb hopping that goes on in the S's.
Yeah.
They were hopping them, and so Van Gisbergen and Waters and some of the other
they
top
got done.
drivers, they got put like in the shootout. They got put to the back of the 10
Oh,
because they were curb hopping, pushing
yeah.
it too far. So
It's contentious, that thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Reynolds was on pole and won it,
Yeah.
but he's not winning it if those guys weren't at the back of
Maybe.
the pack.
Did you do a Bradbury?
Yeah, Bradbury
Sort
did.
of.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what the fuck stories? You've got one to get us rolling. Is it a Halloween one? Is it?
Do I? Did I say I had one?
Yeah, you did.
Did
you
I?
You want us to come back to you?
Your preparation for this podcast cannot be questioned.
I did say that. I think I said that.
Oh well, we'll just. Geez,
No,
you
no,
got
no.
one?
Just
No,
wait
you
for
wanna-
me.
you
Wait
wanna
for
roll?
me. Wait for me.
I've got a little
Wait
one
for
a
you?
minute ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I said.
Oh, God, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I'm going to get a beer then.
Let's just see what I got here. I got a
Yeah,
little list of things I would like
Thank you.
to discuss.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. What's that one?
What's that one? Is it a what the fuck or a conundrum or is it better than Branson or we've got them all these segments.
It is. We've done that one. Chicken crimpy ratio. Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, so do you reckon they got the ratios right in,
Thanks,
you
mate.
know, like the multi-packs of barbecue shapes, pizza shapes?
Well, some up there.
And
some
You
chicken
mean like
crimpy.
the little packets
Yeah, little
in the
packets.
big
So you get the,
packet, yeah.
and
Like
they
the
just
kids'
equaled
lunchbox
that up.
ones, or Scott's lunchbox
They
ones.
just, equal. So there's, I don't know, just say it's a 15 pack. There's 5 pizza shaped packets, 5 barbecue shaped packets, 5 chicken crimpy packets.
Right.
My proposal to you is that the ratio. No, who wants chicken crimpy? I'll take it one step further.
Did you say who wants chicken crimpy?
Yeah,
I love chicken crimpy.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I was going to say. If you're blessed to have a fuckhead like him in your family who likes chicken crimpy, then
Eating the decoys.
then that's great. Yeah, it's like because they will. That's the decoy.
It's like
snack.
that one kid who eats the vanilla out of the Neapolitan. And
Yeah, it's just like God. Yeah,
I love them all, but vanilla's fantastic.
yeah. It's like that. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that perhaps that they should.
Well, wouldn't they'd have to do research and marketing.
So what
and
is
that
it? Is it
and
an even
sales.
split at the moment?
It's an even split.
So what do you want?
That's-
10
sounds quite
barbecue
fair to me.
shapes and no chicken crimpies.
I reckon maybe 2 chicken crimpy, and what's that leave? 13.
Maybe you're just
I'm
better
going to
off.
say 8. No, 7. Wait, 13. What's that? I'm going to say 7 pizza and whatever. That
It's pretty simple
6.
maths.
6. I actually did a lot of math, but in
How many of you had walking around the
University.
streets doing
hey.
trick or treating with your kids?
Is this why you lost a kid?
Oh yeah, we
Didn't
lost.
you
some
lose
kids.
a kid?
Yeah, we lost our.
Is this
kid.
why? Because you can't add up?
We lost another, someone else's kid, and then they got
Because he's pissed again.
ferried here. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, really?
but
They're all safe?
as far as I know,
Is it because you were trying to count and add them up, though? Is this why you lost one?
I don't know. They're just walking around. Anyway, back to the thing at hand.
Yes.
What do you like? Pizza, barbecue, or
I
chicken
don't
curry?
eat
Go
them
now.
that much. I prefer...
Say a number. Say it. Say
I'd happy to go with what you just said.
No, but no. Say prefer pizza shape, barbecue shape, or chicken curry.
I'll eat them all if they're there.
All three.
I don't have a
Stop sitting on the
favourite for them.
fence.
No, I don't. I would. If they're there, if there's a chicken cricket's
Okay.
there, and it's the only packet left, and I'm hungry, I'll
If
fucking
there were
eat
3 there and you could only take one, which one are you picking up?
it. I would probably go... That's a good question.
Just
I'd
say
probably
it.
go the barbecue shapes then.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't eat them that much.
I'll say that pizza shapes is my favourite.
Yeah.
Barbecue shapes is my second. But I like a chicken crimpy.
Benjo, what
Yeah,
do
I
you
don't
think?
mind it.
Yeah, definitely barbecue shapes.
Really?
But
Yeah.
do you like a chicken crimpy?
I do, but I reckon the little ones are quite shit.
Yeah,
The big
they
ones
need
are
to be
good.
back to the regular
Yeah.
size. Don't give me those miniature things.
Nah.
Don't try and piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
I could eat a crimpy. I don't mind the crimpy, but
Yeah,
I'm not
well-
displacing a pizza shape for it.
Maybe
Yeah.
you just need to make up your own bags. You have very specific needs.
Mine's the Red Rock Deli sweet.
Yeah,
Where'd
you
they
do
go?
like that.
Like
Anytime you come over, I buy chili of that shit.
Oh, that's
Sweet
the
chili,
best chips.
sour cream, chili.
Yeah,
and then I end
they are the
up
best
having
chips.
a red ring
I
the
find,
next day.
I find too many of them. Not so much the ring redness, but just
Bit of liquid.
your mouth. I don't know. I got mouth. I just got needs for
Yeah.
my mouth.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite chip flavor?
Chip. Just plain.
Yeah, good. Okay,
Yeah,
because I
just
thought I was
plain.
about to get torn apart.
Salt.
Plain salt.
Tyrell.
chips.
Okay, here's a tip.
Kettle.
Tyrell.
They're
I think it's
good,
Tyrell Energy. Is that the brand
Tyrrell.
name?
Tyrrell.
Tyrrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I really like that brand of chip. Go check it out, kids, because it's not overly salted. It's just they've dialed the salt back a little bit,
Right.
and you can taste more of the potato. And
It's old school cooking though, isn't it? Those ones.
I don't know. It's just a really nice chip. It's expensive, so the CPC is quite high.
Right.
Cost
Per
per
chip. Yeah.
They are expensive.
But you can treat yourself.
Did you ever have the in Toowoomba they had?
God, you look like a
speedway?
fuckhead with that facial hair. I just can't look at you anymore.
I've had a few people at work say I should keep it like this. And I
reckon
think,
you
I think I might have
I
been one of them, but I'm undoing that.
I think I will.
I also walked across the office to your wife and said, I've just told him to keep that. And she looked at me with the most fierce look. She was like, you didn't fucking say that, did you? I went, I have. She goes, he doesn't need your encouragement.
Yeah. But
He said, isn't he? No, her exact words were, isn't he the centre of fucking attention enough as it is?
well, let me
She
keep
knows
talking
you.
so I can keep being the center of attention.
Back to it.
Do you find this? I just want on the Tyrrell's chips or Tyrell's chips, which we're not sponsored by, but
We could be.
we could be.
Oh, imagine sitting
Send us
there.
an
Yeah,
email.
so
Beautiful.
we could have them there.
Yep. I am hungry.
I think I stopped in at one of the local grocery markets, and I thought to myself, I'll just shout my
shop.
Fucking grocery market.
Getting older.
He's just come back from the
episode.
cobblers.
and I
some
came
shoes
back to the
fixed.
homestead, and I,
Tied my horse to the rail.
yeah, the hitching post. I just thought I'm not going to do that yet. I'll wait till Jiggles does something dumb, and then I'll just go
Right,
deep on
okay.
it. Away, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Save it.
thought to myself, I deserve this.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy myself a packet of these chips and enjoy it, like a family-sized pack.
Must be.
And ate the whole thing.
Enjoy it. No, and I took it back to the homestead, and I get there, and I just put it in. There's an unofficial section in our pantry, which I believe means if it's there, it's Dad's.
Oh,
That's my section.
You've got dibs on that section.
Yeah, and the kids just get into it, and I'm like, I just wanted the chips. Can I not have one thing
Put 'em
to
in your-
myself?
put 'em in your bedroom.
One snack to myself. What do I need to do to just have something that I can eat at my leisure, at my pace.
Eat them on the way home.
Yeah, in the car.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I ate half the packet on the way home, and I thought.
Now
not
the
enough
truth
for
comes
you.
And then I
out.
thought I'm going to save the rest. And the fact also they were open, even though if they were in Dad's section, they just evaporate.
Have you labelled it Dad's section?
No, but-
Maybe you need. Have you had to talk to them about that? That's Dad's section.
I don't know.
What else is in there?
I got like little. I ate.
What do you eat?
I ate.
This is fatherhood and marriage.
I
What's
ordered,
theirs is theirs. What's
I did
yours
a Coles
is theirs.
online shop.
Oh, did you?
On the big calculator machine. Whatever.
Shut up,
Yeah.
fuckhead.
Computer.
Fucking shut
on
up.
The internet. Yeah. So I dialed in the
He's getting worse.
order, and I thought I'll treat myself. I thought that again. Again, I thought I'll treat
Seem
myself.
to treat yourself.
Again,
a fair
I
bit.
thought I deserve this, and because I seen that.
Why do you think you deserve it? What do you think you've done?
I don't know.
He deserves it because you got the the tea bag award.
Yeah,
there you go.
exactly.
That's what you need. Yeah.
And I
didn't even
thought
get that.
they had the multi packs of Snickers. How good is Snickers? We can go into Snickers versus Mars after this rant, if you'd like.
I'll give it a
Snickers versus Mars. Says you can throw Twix in there. That's a tough Snickers, Mars, Twix. It's like peanut butter and Vegemite. When I'm eating either of them,
What has this podcast become?
same with Snickers, Mars, and Twix. When I'm eating any of them,
therapy session
when I'm
for you.
eating any of them, I can't imagine liking.
Erin has never listened to it. I know why, eh?
When
Why would she want to listen to this shit?
when I'm eating
Scott, I'm trying to sleep. Shut the fuck up about Snickers.
when I'm eating any of them, same with peanut butter versus Vegemite, same with Snickers versus Mars versus Twix. When I'm eating any of them, I can't imagine liking any of the other ones better. I'm like, just Snickers is amazing. I cannot imagine liking something better than this. Then I'm eating a Mars bar and I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking Mars is amazing. Same with Vegemite. I'm thinking, how do I like peanut butter?
It's
Fucking
instant.
honestly getting worse.
It's an instant gratification in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway,
it's like, yeah.
I ordered the
Oh, right back.
I ordered this fun pack of Snickers, and it arrived on Monday morning.
How many did you
Like
get?
I think it arrived at like 7:30 a.m. Monday morning, maybe 8,
Right.
before kids are at school.
Ate half
And
the
I put it
bag,
in the dad section,
Yeah.
and I ate all of them before the kids
All
had
gone.
gone to bed. I meant to school.
The whole pack.
Yeah,
How
I just
many
kept
in a
going back.
How many in a pack?
I don't know, 12 or something.
You ate 12. How many full size Snickers?
I don't
is
know.
that?
We don't need to go into that, but
Oh, we do. So how many grams is a little one?
we can wait.
Can you Google that? Ben?
Anyway, I ate a bit with chocolate.
I want to know how many full size.
Were you doing it in
Snickers
front of
you
the
ate.
kids? Like,
No, I gotta hide.
suffering
No,
your
no,
jobs?
I hide.
Oh, you hide.
Yeah.
You're a
shit.
closet Snickers.
Eating
eater.
it on the toilet.
No, we used to, at our old house, we had a pantry that had a door on it, so I could go in and I just close
Close
the
it.
door,
Ah,
and I put a little hook on because it's hard to close the door
right.
from the inside. So I had to put a little hook in so I could actually
Our
close
pantry at home.
close it properly and just eat.
Our pantry at home is my favourite hiding spot when I play hide and seek with my
Oh, yeah.
9-year-old because
So
I
you
just
can
go
just
in there and eat
eat.
shit.
Yeah, at least just
Take a
sort it,
beer
yeah.
in with me.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's good. Hide and seek's good when you.
Yeah, I sometimes just phone it in though. Like sometimes I'll be like, yeah, we'll play hide and seek. 15 minutes before bed, we'll play hide and seek. And she'll be like counting, and I'll just go and lay on the bed under a doona with my phone. And she'll like, found you, Dad. And then like next time around, when it's my turn to hide again, I'll just go into a different bed under a doona, just lie there.
When she's hiding, do you ever just
Oh, I
sit there
count
on
to
your phone?
20. I'll go, Reonard, here I come.
sit there on your phone
and
for
then I'll
5
just
minutes?
stand there on my phone for another fucking 3 minutes. And sometimes
Can't
I'll yell
find
out
ya.
fake shit. Sometimes I'll like go, not in here. Oh, I'm an asshole. Ben, have you got the numbers?
I've got the numbers, yeah. So a fun size Snickers is 15 grams.
Oh, that's nothing.
15 grams.
And
And
a
how many are in a
full
pack?
12, I think.
12. So
A
that's
full size Snickers is 48 grams.
So you've eaten 180 grams. And how much is a full size?
This must be painful. People listen to us try to do this math.
48.
So you've eaten
3.
3
That's
and a
not
bit
bad.
full-size Snickers
not bad.
before your kids are gone to school.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I deserve it.
You wouldn't do that in a servo. Like, just go, I'm going to
How's
get
your
3
diabetes
fucking
going?
Snickers.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Anyway,
All right,
how did that start?
I don't know, but you got a what the fuck story.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Now, I heard, this is a quick one because all my shit's quick fire and Scott drags on for fucking ages.
Yeah.
And now what's going to happen is I'm going to say something and he's going to go, oh, fucking
Well, not now.
all that shit.
Try you get
Now-
him on the podcast, and he won't shut up. You try and get him to do a drum solo. No, I'm not fucking doing that.
Yep. 4-4. Now Austria, the country.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Did you know that it's the most selected drop down when someone actually meant to say Australia? They
Well,
selected
that's
Austria.
actually funny that you should say that, Scott. Because did you know in Austria, in the airport, they have a counter with someone servicing that counter, a staff member, that is there specifically for people who have arrived in that country by
From
accident
Australia.
who are meant to go to Australia.
Oh no
Now-
way.
I googled it
Do we
because
have
I
the
thought,
opposite
"Oh
here?"
fuck!" But I googled it, and I've seen people going, "Yeah, I live in Austria. It's true."
Oh god.
Now
Does
that
it happen
has
here?
to be mainly Americans, doesn't it, who don't know their geography? But yeah, apparently a service desk just for people who've gone to Austria by accident.
What do you think
instead of
about
Australia.
what about the people who come here when they're meant to go to Austria? Drew? Or does no one actually go to Austria on
Nah,
purpose?
I don't think anyone's going there on purpose.
What is there? Is that near Germany?
It's where Arnold Schwarzenegger's from.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's
Beautiful
yeah.
countryside.
Is there like
Yeah,
a?
there's
amazing.
snow.
Is there a?
skiing and
yeah,
heaps
yeah,
of
it was
resorts.
amazing.
Toblerone, lots of Toblerone.
Yeah.
Is there a?
That's a dangerous chocolate bar.
Is there
Have
a
your eye
like,
out.
some sort of rift between Austria and Germany that I should know about?
I don't know. Did you know that there is a war going on in the world at the moment? Because I had to tell Scott when
Israel.
Russia and
Ukraine.
Ukraine went to war. I said to Scott, "Oh, there's a war." He's like, "Oh, is there?" He didn't know. Like months into it. Did you know there is a war in
Well,
Israel?
Russia and Ukraine.
Did you know there is a war?
I
in
know there's
Israel?
another thing going on. It's just it's
Yeah.
complicated.
I think it's good though. Where are we
What's
talking
good?
about
That's good.
Okay.
that? On, no,
I'm
not
putting
the
that-
war.
Okay.
Not the war.
That's why do I
but-
need to know about that? Like, why should
Yeah,
I bother
like
my head with that? Like worrying about that.
Yeah, not watching the news.
I don't like the news.
No, I don't watch it either.
It's
but
just-
it comes up on everything you look at anyway, so you know it's happening. But I think it's good to because you can go down the rabbit hole of watching too much news and getting obsessed with it and worrying about it and all, and it's awful what's happening. It's disastrous. But to be bombarded with it daily and all the images is not. It's not good for your own
Nah.
energy, you know. So that's it. That's my thought on it. Anyway, so yeah.
Did you know it was going on?
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
Yeah, but Austria.
Anyway, Austria.
There's a guy on the soccer team who I thought was German. I wasn't sure if I offended him by mixing them up. But there's another guy in a soccer team who I swear told me he was German. He's got an accent, and
Is it a
and
German
I
accent?
swear he told me it was he was German, and I've been running with that. So just talking about.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
sauerkraut
What
and,
is he?
like, I don't know, like sausage and stuff. And then
What kind of sausages does
I
he
know,
like
the
to eat?
Kransky. I like, yeah,
German?
had a bit of Kransky and stuff, and not getting much reaction. But then I found out he's South African, which isn't even close.
No, that's not close. The accent doesn't sound the same.
Now I don't even know, but I don't know if they're winding me up saying no, he's South African.
Oh,
So, and then no one, I will not believe anyone because they've told me about 4 times. No, he's German, and then no, just he's actually South African.
they're
And
pulling
then,
your
I
dick.
got no
Good on
idea now.
That just makes me happy that they're taking the piss out of you.
Yeah, wherever I go, it seems to. Yeah.
Anyway, I got a what the
anyway,
fuck.
there's what. Go.
I got a what the fuck. Now, you might have heard of this, because I've got what she's quoted, this lady, but she is a lady in the USA who sued her parents for being born.
She
great.
sued her parents for having her.
Yeah, because she said
Seems smart.
Life is
she
just
didn't have a
suffering.
say in it, and she would have chosen not to be born.
Okay.
So she said, so this is the thing.
I'm on her side at the moment.
I never asked to be here. And since I didn't ask to be born, I shouldn't be forced to do anything, right? Like, I didn't have the choice. I didn't have the choice to not be born.
Yeah, it's
And so I'm actually trying to sue my parents for
Yeah.
giving birth to me without asking me permission.
We could do a class action here.
She won. And now
She won?
She now receives $5,000 a month from her parents.
That's
Is that
gold.
just, that's just an allowance.
And she's got her own kids.
Are they going to sue her?
That would be
No,
great.
she adopted.
Oh, she asked
Apparently she
permission.
adopted.
Okay. Fair.
So I did some further research on this because I thought that's ridiculous. Like that's
It's like
Who'd
the
have
robbers suing the homeowner when they were robbed their house and they tripped over. And,
broke their leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scoot,
Yeah.
can you just take note? Someone did research for this podcast
yeah.
and came prepared.
Yeah, well done.
She was on all the news things in America.
Well, what's the legal system doing?
Fake. It was fake.
Oh,
What was fake?
okay. It was
She
just
got
fake.
on. It was fucking fake. But all the news, like New York
They
Post,
just ate it up.
yeah, just went nuts
Oh,
with
so
it.
all the papers.
Okay, because I was going to say the
She
house.
made the
on it.
whole thing up.
Yeah.
And all the newspapers reported on it. Do you know what this is fucking like? You remember when Sacha Baron Cohen did the Borat movie and
Yeah.
just got all these appointments booked with all these really important people to interview Borat?
Yeah.
All they had to do was Google Kazakhstan Borat, and they would have been like,
Yeah.
"No, we're not doing this." But why didn't they just Google it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
You
led me on to
Googled
the.
it?
Yeah, the next one was I thought about it tweaked something in my mind, and it was Robert Allenby.
Yeah, when he got
He told everyone he got
fake
It was
kidnapped.
like
Yeah.
Stuart
The Stuart McGill
McGill.
Yeah.
did
when he got kidnapped,
Yeah, he
and actually the lead singer from The Calling
yeah, we talked
apparently
about
got
this. I think. On the footy, yeah.
So it's that kind of.
So they didn't actually, or they did?
Well, they don't know.
No, didn't Allenby have to come out and say, "Nah, I fucking faked it."
But yeah,
Why did he?
I looked it up again, and apparently he still has no recollection, and
Yeah.
apparently a homeless lady saw something happen, but yeah, he'd fallen and hit his face or something, but he'd come out and said, he got thrown out of the boot of a car, and that's how he
Oh,
had
actually, I
his...
remember that.
Yeah. But then it was all everyone's going, he's faked his own kidnapping.
Yeah.
And then the guy from The Calling apparently did the same thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't you know who I am? I'm the lead singer of The Calling or something. But he got mugged or something. They all got mugged for some. So it was just like, it was just them trying to get out of massive nights on the piss. Stuart McGill, like, I got
reckon
kidnapped. Yeah.
You got to get into the Warnie zone or the... Not the zone he's in now, but like the zone he was in before.
Where everyone knows you love a beer.
Where there's that
The Booney Zone.
the Booney zone. It's
You look
Wait,
a bit like Booney, actually.
when you're a celebrity, like most celebrities, like almost I want to say to a lesser extent the Carl Stefanovic zone,
Oh, that's a great zone.
where
I
it's
love
just
Carl.
you're expected.
Yeah, you're a
you're-
larrikin.
You can't. It's almost the Donald Trump zone as well.
No, that's
Where,
a terrible zone. Too
like
far.
you're just so ridiculous that they can't actually. You do something dumb or ridiculous, it's just and you just own up to it. You go, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
I was bagging.
yeah, I was absolutely plastered. I had about 50. Like,
It is funny how when you do get into that zone, you don't seem to get in trouble for shit. Like
Yeah.
remember when Donald Trump went up on stage and impersonated that disabled
I
man?
know.
And he fully impersonated him, did like hand gestures and all kinds of shit.
I never
Why
saw
didn't he
that.
get in trouble for that?
I know. It's
Really?
because
I'll
they're in
send you
that
the
zone.
video. It was atrocious.
They're in the zone. Like Warnie just has benders and stuff. Like, and I guess for Warnie, it was good when he was part of a team. Like he had Cricket Australia that could actually do something to him. But
Yeah.
once he was out of Cricket Australia, he had retired. Who's gonna do anything to him?
Yeah,
Like-
I like it. I like a bit of that. Like I liked how Warnie used to just be unapologetically sucking down his bloody Winnie Blues.
Yeah.
and you remember Jumpin' Jai Tarima?
No.
He was the the Australian Olympic high jumper. Was he long jump? One of the jumpers.
Yeah.
But he was just unapologetically like
actresses?
just sucking down a ciggy, and then they were on a diet of meat pies
Yeah.
and all kinds of shit. He
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
Jumpin' Jai.
Yeah, I just thought, it's a bit
Anyway.
strange how they, like, and if they claim to be drugged and so they don't remember anything and they were kidnapped, but it ruined his career, especially Allenby's career
Oh yeah.
was, after that. I think he's back playing now, though, so
He's on the senior tour, I think.
yeah, which is good for him. Yeah, but a weird one. Ben, did you have a what the fuck story?
No, not for me.
Not tonight. All right, now I've got the a little list here for you guys.
Can I get a beer?
Yeah, get a beer,
Is
mate.
that okay?
Yeah, get me one while you're up.
I will.
What's
Now.
your list?
Well, it's been around for years and years, and I thought about it and I went, it's bloody piss funny, and I haven't heard it for years, and I just laughed my head off so I'm going to read it out to you guys, and hopefully the stablemates will get a bit of a laugh out of it, because back in my day we had to get it printed out and photocopied for everyone to have a copy of it, and old people that hang it on their fridge, and no, I'm okay, mate. Yeah, so
Scare the shit out
it's
of me.
the poo list.
What do you mean the poo list?
The poo list.
Not like when Scott did a map of Poo Zealand. Do you know about
No,
that?
yeah.
Scott
yeah.
went to New Zealand and came back and gave me a map
Yeah.
of New Zealand showing how many poos he
It was
did.
We could
like the
upload
office,
that to the
Yeah, we'll put that on the
whatever we
socials.
got.
Yeah.
What do we got?
So this
got
is the
everything.
it's been around for years.
The poo list.
The poo list here. All right, I'm
I
going
did
to
the
read it
map
out
of
to
the
you.
Poo SA as well. Oh, you did the map of the Poo SA.
I did the map of the poo SA.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Hold on.
The poo list.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
If we shut
All
up, you
right.
can read it.
Yeah, trying to get there one day. Yeah, it's like Scott doing a fucking drum solo. Anyway, we'll go to the bar while he does one.
That was funny. We played that gig once where you went, where you said to me, what we're going to do is you and I are going to put our shit down. We're going to go to the bar and have a drink, and we're just going to leave Scott up there playing drums on his own for ages. We
was
were
great.
just sitting at the bar having a beer, and he's like fucking going, hurry the fuck up and come back.
Yeah, get him on a podcast.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Doesn't
man,
shut the
up.
fuck up. Anyway,
The poo list. Everyone had a copy of these on the fridge, didn't they? All the stablemates would know about it. The ghost poo.
Oh yeah, these ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know you've done a poo. There's poo on the toilet paper, but none in the toilet.
Yep.
Yeah.
That happens.
The Teflon poo comes out so slick, clean and easy that you don't even feel it. No trace of poo on the paper. You have to look in the toilet to make sure you did something.
The podcast has dropped the level here, hasn't it?
The glue poo.
Oh, what's the glue poo?
This has the consistency of hot tar. You wipe your ass 12 times and it's still not clean.
Oh,
You end up putting toilet paper in your jocks so that you don't stain them. This kind of poo leaves permanent
That's a good
skid
idea.
marks in the toilet.
Oh yeah. Actually, I've got a question on the skiddies. Are they done? Are they from when the poo
Yeah.
hits the bottom of the toilet, or are they made from when the
when
flush
the flush
happens and it just
I've
gets?
often
Both.
thought about that
Yeah.
too.
The second thought poo.
I think it's the flush.
You're all done wiping and you're about to stand up when you realise you've got more.
Yeah. What's that called?
The second thought poo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The pop a vein in your forehead poo.
Oh yuck!
This kind of poo that killed Elvis.
Oh,
Because he was on the shitter when he died. It doesn't come out till you're all sweaty, trembling and purple from straining so hard. The right now poo. You had better be within 30 seconds of a toilet. You burn rubber getting to the toilet.
oh! Aaron
Usually
ran
has
a,
its head out before you can get your pants down.
remember Aaron ran a red light for me to get me home in time for one.
Talked about
Yeah.
the King Kong poo. This one is so big that you know it won't go down the toilet unless you break it into smaller chunks.
Oh,
was-
is that why the spatula was next to the toilet that night? Shout out to Spinner.
A wire coat hanger works well. This kind of poo usually occurs at someone else's house.
How many more are there? I'm
A
gonna
couple?
vomit.
Are you getting embarrassed?
Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
The cork poo.
The what?
The cork poo.
Cork.
Floats.
Even after the third flush, it's still floating in the bowl.
Oh, this is
This is
Ben can't look at you.
Oh, no,
the wet cheek poo. This one hits the water sideways and makes a big splash
Yeah, I
that
hate
gets
when
your
that
ass
happens.
wet. Yeah.
When you get a bit of toilet water.
You know
in your
what
mouth.
I enjoy is like there's a lot of like poo is a part of you, and
To what?
it's been a part of you, like
Yeah.
and when you flush it, it's gone. That's just gone to some waste management centre.
Yeah.
Whereas we're fortunate enough here, we're not connected to the sewage system, like the council sewage system, so we've got a septic tank.
Oh, yes.
So we get to keep that on site.
Yeah.
Like everything we've done is kept on site.
And you opened up
And it's
it
just
up to
comforting. I
watch
find it really comforting to
it.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
With the kids.
yeah, we played some games with it. Like,
Wasn't
Well,
there a... Yeah,
well,
tell us the
firstly, there's tree roots in the pipe that goes down to the septic tank. So obviously everything backed up, and then it was a big mess to deal with. So I had to get a plumber. That first plumber couldn't sort it out. Had to get another plumber actually from the soccer team. Came out. He's like, "Nah, mate, we'll get it sorted. We're not going to let a couple of tree roots beat us." Like first plumber quoted me, "Oh, we got to rip up. We got to get excavator in here. We're going to dig up all the
Start it,
pipes."
yeah.
I think it was a one of those quotes. We'll just chuck it out there, see what we can get you. 5-10 grand of bloody earthworks.
Yeah.
Then the soccer team guy's like, nah, mate, we're not going to let a couple of tree roots beat us. So, and he jetted it out. And
Are you
all that.
doing an English accent?
Yeah.
Is that Lee? Yeah. Okay, shout out to Lee.
Fisher,
Yeah.
Use him for, honestly, I recommend him. He got the tree roots out.
Got it out.
And so cleared up. But as part of that job, I had to, for him to get the camera and the thing in, I had to dig up a small section of the pipe near the septic tank, and cut a hole in the pipe so he could get the jet blaster up there.
Yeah.
So we had a viewing window for a while of the pipe, and the boys loved it because you could see everything that came down. And we did this game where one of them, I won't name them because they hate it when I talk about them, one of my offspring,
Everyone knows it's going to be one of the three
with half
of
of
them,
my
though.
DNA, he went up, he did his business. I think it was not a ghost poo, it would have been I don't know, one of them. And then I think
Teflon.
he came down, and Erin, I loved this.
She hated it.
Yeah.
We were like yelling up to her. It's the top story of the house, 2-story house. Oh, can you because we wanted to time how long it take for the poo to come down, all the pipe work, and then come past the viewing window into the septic tank. And
So the son who did the poo ran down with you but didn't flush it.
didn't flush it,
So
and then
you
we
had
yelled
to
up. We yelled up to Erin. Oh, can you flush the toilet?
Where's she trying to get Aaron to do a stacks on?
Oh,
top
the
as
stacks
well?
one's another game. That's when you got a cork poo that doesn't flush. And because if you've got one that doesn't flush, the only thing that's going to get that thing down is if you put more, like chuck some toilet paper on top and the top shut it down. So then we thought we'd do a stacks on. Like
A family stacks
family
on.
stacks on. Just stack more
I
poos
really,
on.
I really hope your dad's listening to this. It'll be so
It's like a shit sandwich.
Oh, yeah, I know. And so try it. Just yell stacks on after you've been in the toilet and get the fan. Yeah.
And Erin was not into it.
No, I wasn't into that. But she did cooperate with the timing of the poo so she would flush it, and we timed it and wait.
Wait for it
I
to
think it was
come
like about
past.
40 seconds, 42 seconds, maybe
Come
30
past the
something.
viewing window.
And come past the viewing window. That's great.
He should have charged all the kids in the neighbourhood a
Yeah.
bit of money.
It's so good, but it's just comforting.
Shit.
Don't you think that is comforting to know that it's on site?
No,
Or-
I
or
don't.
you-
Why is it comforting?
I don't know. I just like it. I just like knowing.
Oh, it's comforting for me knowing it's offside.
That in my life.
Yeah, yeah, that's someone else's
Oh,
problem.
there's only a couple more to go.
Are you still? Are we not done with the list? Fucking hell!
Yes.
Can we be done with the list?
No, there's only 5 to go.
5?
And I'm only going to interrupt on 3 of them with a side story.
I would have been finished half an hour ago. The wish poo. You sit there all cramped up in the fetal position and fart a few times, but no poo in sight. Sometimes called a political poo, since there's a lot of hot air and no result. The brick poo. You wish you had a spinal anesthetic before you attempted this one.
I think this is my least favourite segment ever on the podcast.
Excellent. The snake poo. This poo is fairly soft, about as thick as your thumb, and at least a metre long.
A metre? A metre?
The beer and pizza poo. This happens the day after the night before. Most of the time your poo doesn't smell so bad, but this one is bad.
That's every time I'm at your house.
And usually this one happens at someone else's house, with someone waiting outside to come in next.
Oh, yeah, you.
Yes. Yeah, all the stablemates are relating to these. The ring of fire poo, the one that happens after you've eaten seriously hot, spicy food. You'll know it's safe to eat again when your ass stops burning. So there you go.
Now, speaking of the stablemates, and this is on topic,
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to give a shout out to one of our stablemates. Got a bit of a medical thing happening at the moment. I'm feeling for him. He's I'm not going to say his name. It's a bit of a private medical thing, but a big shout out to stablemate. He's got a hemorrhoid. Just giving him a bit of grief. Just giving me daily updates on it. So you know who you are. We're thinking of you, buddy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just a big grape hanging
A big
there.
cough. Great. All right, we're back. We've had a little break, a breather. And,
How was your wee, mate?
It was good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top
mine
10.
went good.
Geez, that grass is cold. Anyway, we're up now for Fishy B. It's wet too. That's an old West
I
Indian
think I
cricketer
understand it, but
I'll tell you the joke. All right.
Can I tell you a joke after?
Yeah, Joel Garner and Alan Border. You know the one.
I see where this is headed. But yeah,
Oh, is this going to get beeped out?
I know.
No, they're having a les kiss in the toilet.
Oh,
And,
A piss.
Yeah, a les kiss. Yeah, and there's two different versions. You can do this one. I'll do this one. So Joel Garner looks down at Alan Border and he goes, "Oh, is your wife's name Wendy?" And he goes, "Yeah." And Alan Border looks over at Joel Garner and he goes, "Oh, I can see a WY there as well on your dick." And he says, "Is your wife's name Wendy too?" And he goes, "Nah, man says, welcome to Jamaica, have a nice day." And another one, it's Joel Garner and another West Indian, pick a West Indian, Viv Richards, right? They're having a piss off the Story Bridge.
By the way, I'm not going to tell my joke now. This is too funny. I can't stack up.
They've just played at a test in Brisbane. They're walking to the Story Bridge back to the hotel, and they both need a piss. And Viv Richards says to Joel Garner, "Gee, this water's cold." And Joel goes, "Yeah, it's deep too." Anyway, speaking of water, Fishy B. So that was my grass wet. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Can you read music?
Yeah, yes,
I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sheet music.
Yeah.
Could you play it as you read it now?
Yeah, I
And
used
play.
to. I'd struggle now, but I used to do exams and have to do sight reading as a part of the exams. So you just get it chucked in front of you and you have to just shit it out in front of the person.
Would they whack your hands if you played it wrong?
No, this was the exams. I had an old bitch of a fucking piano. It's all right. It's all right. She's dead. I had an old bitch of a piano. Yeah, she was a fucking bitch. She used to smack the shit out of my hands with a ruler and stuff while she was teaching me the piano.
That is old school, isn't it?
I'd go into an exam and they'd just chuck some sheet music in front of you, and part of the exam was play that.
Had to play it.
Yeah,
And you passed?
I got distinctions. Mate.
So her methods might have worked then?
Oh, she was a fucking great teacher. She was just a fucking awful human. It's all right. She's dead. She was fucking
Ben,
old.
you can read music?
I can read tablature. I can play sight read tablature, but not
I
regular
can't.
music. That's cheats. That's cheats music, by the
yeah.
way. That's
I'm
guitar cheat music.
Terrible at reading.
I'm the same. I can't. Not at all. No. You?
I could slowly read music. I couldn't play it as I'm reading it. I could read it and then get my brain to think about it and then play it. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't.
I find the rhythms, like for a melodic thing, like if it was, say, a bass line or something like that, I'd find probably the notes easier, but I find that hard thing, marrying up the melody with the rhythm when you're trying to do it all at once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was just rhythm, if it was just drum rhythm, I could probably just get that going.
Get that part of it.
But then
Yeah.
you got to do a melody and a rhythm at the same time. So
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'd just play it by ear.
I had to
Yeah.
do practical exams playing, and I did theory exams as well, writing it as well.
I had to write as well.
Yeah, I did theory exams as well.
Oh.
I was one exam away from being a qualified piano teacher,
Really?
and I bailed out. I couldn't be fucked. I hated it.
Too
I had
busy.
a fucking mole of a teacher, and it wasn't fun. Like my first piano teacher, she was so much fun. She was young and made it enjoyable. But then I got moved over to this woman that my mum knew because my mum worked at QPAC
Yeah.
in Brisbane, the performing arts place. So, and this woman was like top shelf. Like she was awesome, and she only took on people that she actually thought were going to get fucking distinctions and shit.
and you.
I got distinctions, mate, every fucking exam.
So she got results.
Yeah, no, she was good. Don't get
Yeah,
me
good
wrong. She
teacher.
was just a
I got you wrong.
terrible human.
Bad human, good teacher.
but-
Bad human, good teacher.
but-
Good teacher, bad human.
Yeah, had to write music as well. So
What
Got resolved.
What
Well, I've
age did
forgotten it
you
all.
give that away? That part
I think I was 16 or 17.
of it? So the other organ come into it.
17. Yeah, there were women around in my life, and the other organ. I just got that.
Wow,
Yeah,
you're as sharp as a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is speaking of that. Busted on the job. Have you ever been caught
Doing what?
or kids walked in on the job? Yeah.
I just got that.
Yes, you are. Tonight.
Yeah.
I got one
I think
when I
kids-
was younger, years ago. It happened to me. A mate of mine came and well,
He
to my place,
arrived.
where I was living at
Okay.
the time, in bed, and had the door locked.
You were in bed.
Yeah, because on the job, right?
Yeah.
On the job. Yeah,
With another human.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not on your own. Not barbecuing alone.
No, and the door was locked, and he's like, and I'm like, you scramble when you midway,
try to find your
mid-stroke.
undies.
It's like, and the bastard pushed so hard that he ripped the lock off the bloody door hinge, the door frame,
Yeah.
and here I am.
He was
She
desperate to
is
see it.
screaming. I'm like, get the fuck out! What are you doing? He goes, oh, sorry, Leggy. I'm like, the door's locked. Don't keep trying to.
He had the drill out, taking the hinges off, the Black and Decker.
There was nothing stopping him from getting in there. I don't know.
Far out.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't think we've been walked in on, but I think we've been heard through the door.
Oh, haven't you been heard from a neighbouring unit complex? And
I've got a shirt.
Didn't you get a letter?
With a letter
and
on
then
it.
there's
your bucks and
isn't that printed on a shirt? Oh, I think maybe we might
No
have
one
been.
knows what you're talking about.
Hey,
No one knows.
we'll explain it. The letter you received one day. What did
From
it
a
say?
neighbour.
I
Yeah.
don't want to embarrass you,
Before
but when you have
we were married and before we had kids, we were in a small townhouse complex, and one day there was a letter in our letterbox that said, "We didn't want to embarrass you in person, but just so you're aware, when your bedroom window is open at night, we can hear everything." And then you motherfuckers thought it would be funny to contact my now wife
get a copy of
and
the
get
letter.
a copy of that letter and put it on my Bucks shirt.
I think I've still got it somewhere.
Yeah, it's great.
We've got a mate, Beano. Shout out to Beano. He's
Bless him.
alive
Still
and well.
alive?
Yep. He has got a very famous mole on his penis. And I was
Molly,
looking
molly.
I was looking at the photos today from his Bucks night.
Of his.
No, from his Bucks night. We made him some Bucks shirts that had a big cock on it with a mole with a hair coming out of it. And on the front of it, it said, "Hi, my name's Beano. Ask me about the mole on my cock." And that was on his Bucks shirt. It was fantastic. I love a good Bucks shirt.
Classy.
But yes, okay, I got heard there, and I think one of the kids heard us through the door one night. And I said I was fixing his mum's back or some shit. Some shit. I can't remember what we said.
Yeah.
Scoot?
I don't think so. Like maybe some close calls.
Close calls, a
but
lot of close
nothing,
calls. Yeah.
Nothing like full frontal. This
Yes.
is,
Full
this is
frontal.
going to be the topic of some,
Many
a lot of
therapy
psychology
sessions.
sessions.
Yes. And hypnotherapy, everything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
All right.
I was just thinking, we did get caught once. We were in Melbourne and just doing it in this hotel room. And I realised that in the next building, there was like 8 blokes on the balcony of the next building, like cheering us on because the lights were on and the windows were open.
I had a time
I didn't stop.
once. So, a different girlfriend, but her stepmother had come into the room, and we'd been fooling around or something, and the stepmother, and we must have heard something, so we stopped, and then we just laid on the, she sat on the floor or something, and then I was laying on the bed, and then said, "Oh, everything's all right. Yeah, it's cool. Just chilling out. She said to me once the stepmother left the room, she said, oh my God. Look at your boxer shorts. And my slug was hanging out of my boxer shorts. I was like, oh my
Slug.
God.
Did he have to use the word slug?
I'll be beeping that out.
You can, all right, another fishy bee. This will be our last one, hey. This is a lot of the stablemates do this, but would you rather camp? Would you rather camp in the bush or on the beach? I was just thinking. Anyway, I'm so tired.
What are you laughing
Are you laughing at the word bush?
The bush.
Are you laughing at the word bush? Okay.
Is that what you're actually laughing? Camp in the bush?
There's not many.
Like that was
much
a
bush around
euphemism.
these days.
That's the, there's not much what?
Bush around these days.
Oh, far out.
Oh,
Camp on the
okay,
beach
so,
or in the bush?
Yeah, would you rather go like camping out back on a
This isn't really
dam
my
or a
wheelhouse. This
lake?
one.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, you're not a.
I'm
I
a
don't know how to
camper.
answer this. It's like asking me about Vegemite or peanut butter.
Why?
Oh, shit.
Vegemite all the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, peanut butter's got a place.
Like
Crunchy peanut butter.
It's like ice cream or pizza.
So you just do both. You like
Yeah.
both,
I like both. I'm trying to think.
It's length of time for
The
me.
I mean, if I had beach,
but you got to choose one.
What-
Fraser Island, camping on Fraser.
what sort of beach format are we talking? Are we camping like? Is there
Good
shade
setup.
around- Good setup. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good setup.
Solar. You got a power.
I'd say beach. Oh, the
fridge.
toilets. Or am I doing the whole thing?
No, you got to dig your own toilet.
It's a downside.
What's the bush? Well, the
Does the bush got a toilet?
No. You got to go
Yeah,
apple.
no,
You got to go
they're
apples
the
and
same.
apples.
They're
Okay.
exactly the same.
All right,
They're the
that's
same
fine.
setup.
I'd probably go beach.
You
Like
can shit in the water.
how good? It's hard.
The river shitter.
It is hard.
We talked
If you're
about that.
trying to,
No, we haven't.
if you're trying to
Scott,
tread,
why is your nickname the River Shitter?
obviously why. Yeah. But
Because we've never been on a houseboat where you haven't thought it was sport to shit in the river
well, it's
while we all watched you.
it's hard to.
Remember the time it floated away?
It's like
it
a
floated
polywaffle.
It floated towards those kids
kids
that were fishing. And we're like, fuck, I hope they don't catch it.
One of the only times I've seen you cranky was when you're in that
In the
dinghy.
dinghy.
and you had
I
a
was
rowboat.
nice enough to go and fetch whoever needed fetching in that rowboat.
And then the motor ran out of petrol.
Oh yeah, no, it was the motor, and the motor ran out of petrol. And I had to row against this massive current to drag out the frickin' houseboat. All I needed, I was rowing against the thing. I was just, guys, just reverse a bit when the houseboat can't get me.
I was trying to. They took the keys out. I'm like going, I'll get him. I'll say, I'm like, hang on, I'll get, because I was driving a lot of the boat.
I love that Scott's got equally cranky right now to replay.
I was doing
Yeah,
every-
he hasn't built a bridge for that.
I was
one.
working as hard as I can just to stay,
had
like to
blisters.
not get taken away by the current, just to
But
stay
the
level.
funny thing was, you got on the boat. We finally got you back.
No, you didn't get me back. Some other people on
Yeah,
another,
so they
some
came
other
and
nice
saved
people
you.
on another boat came and saw what was happening, and they got
you're
in their
going
boat,
off your-
came and got me and dropped me back at our boat.
He's got on the
Look
boat.
how angry he is.
But he's gone off his tits. But when he's angry, he's laughing and smiling at the same time. And we were pissing our pants. Oh my God.
The same thing
Then I
happened.
realised my phone was wet, and that set me off again. I was like, my fucking phone's wet. And pegged it.
Before waterproof phones. The same thing happened to a friend of ours, Nathaniel, and he did not even try.
it wasn't
he just
a current.
He just saw, fuck this, and just let the boat go all the way down the river until it beached. And we took the houseboat and we found him like a K down the river, sitting in
like,
there.
yeah,
He was
eating
eating raw noodles in this boat. That was just, he was just waving to us.
He just laid down.
He just laid down.
Lay down, Sally.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, anyway, beach. I'm gonna go beach.
I reckon beach, I'd say.
You can wash yourself in the water.
Yeah, nothing beats a
Yeah.
beach swim.
Have a,
I like.
I love the bush camping too, though.
Yeah, like
It
Kubi
is
Dam was good. You take a little tinny out.
If
do a
there's
bit of
water,
fishing and
if there's water,
Water.
I think, yeah.
yeah. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, I think definitely beach.
Beach.
Yeah, it's gonna be something there to be camping for. If
Hmm.
it's in the bush and it's a waterfall, or yeah, like a nice river or something like that, that's cool.
Good
I'll
luck.
tell you
Yeah.
the
Not just in the
best-
middle of the bush and that's just hot. You know?
Nothing. Yeah.
The best time of day camping on the beach is when the sun's gone down,
Yeah.
but it's still light, and the sand's cold. Like so.
Wait, hold on.
the
Go back
sun's-
up. All right, sun down,
So the sun's going down.
but still light.
So there's no sun on you, but it's
Yeah.
still light.
Yeah.
And the sand goes all cold, and it's just the best time of
Yeah,
day.
looks great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love camping on the beach. Haven't done it for ages, but yeah, we should do it. Yeah. All right, that's
I'll
it.
tell you a funny joke I heard.
All right, let's go. Joke.
I was telling Tash the other day, I'm going to make a car out of spaghetti.
Like a little model car.
Yeah, like I'm going to make a car out of spaghetti.
Oh, no, this one.
And you should have seen the look on her face when I drove past her.
Fuck, that's so shit.
On that note, thank you very much and good much. Back on the horse, episode 9, done and dusted.
Can we talk about that?
Fucking horse.